Download Tarang online radio app from Google Play Store.
Lieutenant Colonel Malhan, how you got involved with sports and having worked with the grassroots sports in Jharkhand? How has been your experience and what are the gains?
Okay, this is a project of Coal India Limited, which is in collaboration with the state government of Jharkhand. I am looking after the overall administration of this project. Therefore, sports is one part of it, one major part of it. We are developing grassroots level program for 8 to 10 year old children, grooming them into the system with provision of education, holistic support, infrastructure support, excellent coaching facilities, and preparing them to face the challenges of life and choosing a profession in sports. So a child which is with us is definitely going to be a good sportsman, but also a good human being who has the right education with him or her.
How you could mobilize and what are the goals that you want to achieve with this mobilization of students, school students who are to get into sports, and what are the uptake that you have got from there?
See, we have created a platform wherein each year, Jharkhand has 24 districts. Each year, we visit the 24 districts of Jharkhand, spend 3 to 4 days there, and carry out simple motor ability tests. These tests are prime. They do not need any kind of qualification. They do not expect a child to be educated or well nurtured into the system. And it calculates a child's innate abilities with which a potential player can be born. So this year we did the Khel Mahakumbh in Jharkhand with a participation of 1.89 lakh children, which is the largest in any state in India. And the Honorable Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs, Colonel Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore, openly acknowledged this fact and told us that this kind of a scheme is to be implemented pan-India starting from April. And we are making our presentations to the government and telling them how this can be achieved. We are also looking forward to mobile performance laboratories wherein a van which is fully equipped with the right people will go to various block levels and village level and carry out simple tests, tabulate them, put them on the website, make a state-wise list of meritorious children, and let them know that we are a transparent and fully accountable entity. So a child who does not have proper schooling, a child who has probably not thought that would make it to a place and look at an academy where such facilities exist, will be brought in simply because the child had these qualities, and had we not looked at them, the parents, the families, the village, the state and the nation would have left out.
झारखंड को हम जानते थे हॉकी के लिए और वुमेन हॉकी के लिए. How tough has been your initiative? How tough it has been to bring youngsters and get them motivated to other sports beyond what Jharkhand was very well known as a women hockey players?
Fortunately, it is not tough at all. Sports is in the blood of Jharkhand. People like to play sport. People love to watch cricket, football, and in small villages at half a court kind of games do happen. There is a lack of infrastructure across the country, but children today are motivated. Khel Mahakumbh is a social calendar event. They look forward to attending this. Children may not know that they will join taekwondo or synchronized diving or judo or boxing, but children definitely know that they are going to join an academy from where their sporting career will take off. We've just completed the school games wherein we beat under 14 children. My 11-year-old children got 2 bronze and 1 silver. We had the National Rural Games of India, wherein we got 108 medals. So this sense of achievement, this sense of being a superstar is being introduced to the children gradually. And over a period of time, the state wants every child to be covered under this scheme. So last year, we aspired to do 1 lakh children. हमारा टैगलाइन था, एक सपना, एक लक्ष्य, 1 लाख बच्चे, और हमने 1.89 lakhs किया. This year we are aiming at 10 lakhs. So such talent hunt is one of its kind. It is getting deep inside the households of Jharkhand. Every person wants to be a part of it. Every person wants to send their child to attend this. Every parent wants to get the documents in place. One of our criteria is that the child should be school going. The child should have an Aadhaar card. So automatically the child has to be sent to school. Otherwise we will say that we will not take. The child has to have an Aadhaar card. So it is also a government's policy to get Aadhaar cards made. So in a way we are promoting a government policy, but indirectly, in a subtle manner. So the systematic approach that we have applied with scientific testing intervention goes on to every single person who at least reads a newspaper, who at least listens to the radio, who at least walks out of his house, who has seen this happening for 3 years. So our talent platform is becoming larger. We are broad-basing.
Coal India is such a sports-loving organization where you nurture talent, and it has been there. It's a Maharatna, and it has been going on for decades already. But how the change happened now that it is being talked about, Coal India's initiative working with the kids, and that has become a news in itself, and it has been into the national media as well, and that event that you organize, and this is the 3rd year, and you're doing it in next month as well. How satisfied are you?
See, this is a long way to go. We cannot be satisfied. We cannot rest our oars just as yet. But our chairman, Shri Gopal Singh, chairman Coal India Limited, he monitors activities on a day-to-day basis. We have a very simple accessibility system wherein our approvals come in very quickly. Our management is of the firm belief that with transparency we will achieve a lot. We also commit mistakes, but those mistakes are made whilst we are discharging our duties, and they are not deliberate ones. So the management takes cognizance, we make our learning efforts, and we move on. When we started with this project in 2016, we had 4,000 children only. The next year we did 18,000. Today we have done 1.89 lakh. Next year we are aiming at 10 lakh. So the entire game is becoming larger. We are not saying that we will do a competition, invite children. We are not saying that we will go to a particular place and do a talent hunt. We would generally be available for everyone. Throughout the year we will do talent hunt. Under 14 meritorious children in Jharkhand are most welcome to join. Under 16 most meritorious are most welcome to join. No child should ever say in Jharkhand that at one particular point in time I was really good. However, due to lack of financial capabilities, I moved out of sports and I started doing something else.
Mobilizing almost 2 lakh kids is itself a humongous task. Do you want the learning that you said that we had done mistakes, we have committed mistakes, we are improving on it, and we have done that on the work, and the learnings that have come out of it? Is Coal India ready to share that knowledge and ever increasing knowledge, the wealth of knowledge that you have gained?
We understand that it is government money. We also understand that the money has to be spent in a manner that it is most befittingly used and it is not overspent. For example, this talent hunt that we did, we've spent about 50 rupees per child in terms of mapping talent. So from registration of a child to issuing of bibs, to giving a biscuit, to giving a packet of juice, to giving a t-shirt, all that gets included in the cost. Plus mapping the results, getting the child for the next level, sending SMSs, newspaper advertisements, radio jingles. Our learnings are that despite doing so much, there are still many children who do not come out. There's still many parents who do not want to send their girl child out, thinking that how my 8-year-old child will go in an environment. So this myth needs to be burst. We are trying to educate the physical trainers. We are trying to educate the district authorities, the block authorities, the panchayats, the Gramin panchayats, the villagers. But we are a large country. The size of Jharkhand state is probably the size of many countries in the world. So it is a challenge. Our ultimate aim would be that every child 100% gets mapped in sports talent, and every year this is done, so that no child is left out, and every child becomes all the more aligned, all the more conscious about the fact to be fit and to come forward and achieve this big Olympic dream.
Coal India Limited and yourself in particular, how tough was to convince Jharkhand government, and how passionate is Raghubar Das ji, the Chief Minister of Jharkhand, to get warmed up to your ideas in the first place?
See, the ideas have come in from top. Honorable Chief Minister of Jharkhand, Shri Raghubar Das ji, and Honorable Chief Coal Minister and Railway Minister, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, they have thought about this big dream. They have thought about what is to be done with the lovely infrastructure that exists. And we are the executionists. So the support is from all quarters. The government is viewing us, reviewing us from time to time. Honorable Chief Minister and the Department of Sports is more than willing to help us in our endeavors. Monitoring is happening. Cautious controls are happening. Foreign coaches are being invited from time to time. Indian coaches are being recruited at a mass scale. We are hiring people, and the government is supporting us to do it. The government expects us that we leave the stereotype of hiring some people at a particular scale. They are allowing us to exercise freedom of getting the best talent from across the world. And we are happy that this association is working well and it's going in the right direction.
Do you think it was the right move when the Jharkhand hosted national games and the infrastructure they developed, and now you are here to nurture it and utilize it and take it to the new height? I think if the next time the national game happens, there will be the number one team.
We are here to maintain the infrastructure, and we are doing it as per the expectations and as per the standards. We are ready to take on any games that come our way. In fact, our Honorable Finance Advisor and Principal Secretary was here, and she said she wants to host the tribal games here in Jharkhand, and on part of the entire community. I said, you're more than welcome. We will host them. Sports has to be promoted, and I think over a period of time you will see that what Coal India has done, a whole lot of other public sectors and business houses in India will join hands with the government, take over the infrastructure, maintain them, run them, administer them.
One last question: how satisfied are you as an individual by the project that you have undertaken and the 3 years of successes which you have exceeded your expectations? Have been satisfied by more than 100%, I guess.
No, we have a long way. We cannot, as I said, we cannot rest. We have to work. We have responsibilities that we have to do, and we are very satisfied with the way it is progressing.
Thanks, Ola. Thank you.
हम हैं तरंग ऑनलाइन रेडियो वर्ल्ड। Download Tarang online radio app from Google Play Store.